Hey guys, it's Fred. Coming up is a WKYT news update on the London City Council meeting in chaos. Anybody that's from around close to this area is familiar with the problems that's been going on in London, Kentucky for the past year or so, especially since the death of Doug Harless. That was the fellow that was at his home in bed asleep when the police came. It's alleged that they went to the wrong residence, and when he came to the door, he was killed. And that case has still yet to ever be the outcome been displayed to anybody. Nobody at this point. The Kentucky State Police are supposed to be investigating it, and it's still almost a year later and no outcome. Now, from that, I don't know if it was, I'm not from that area. I don't know if it stemmed all from the Doug Harless case or if it was something that was ongoing, but we do know that there's been a problem with London City Council and London Mayor and different other citizens there. It's about equally divided, or maybe one side more than the other. I don't know. Again, we don't keep up with it. We kept up with the Doug Harless case for a while, and then it got so political and so one-sided as far as everybody wanting to blame somebody else. We blame the Kentucky State Police ourselves because the state police has had the investigation and it's still not been revealed as to the circumstances behind the death of Doug Harless. That's totally uncalled for and unacceptable. Now, I'm gonna play the clip from today's news footage on what's going on in London. They're going to impeach the mayor of London, Randall Weddle, and I think there was a city council member stepped down, and after he stepped down, I think they've appointed a new city council new city councilor, from what I can understand here. Council member rather, not councilor.
I make a motion to adjourn, please.
Councilmember Judd Weaver made a motion to adjourn the September London City Council meeting after nominating and appointing Donna Gail Wilson House to replace Councilmember Stacy Binge, who resigned at an August 29th special called meeting. Mayor Randall Weddle pushed back, saying he faces a hostile council.
You have blatantly stacked the council for the removal of the mayor. So I want this on the record tonight that you're appointing people that for years have been on Facebook blasting me. Nothing to do with your charges.
Weaver, who lost to Weddle in the last mayor's race and was later appointed to council, started the meeting by motioning for the council to exclude a portion of the August 29th special called meeting minutes because of objections made by Weddle's attorney during the meeting. The council's attorney, Conrad Cessna, says this is connected to the upcoming public hearing.
Because they're not in the position to recognize an objection, rule on an objection, or give any type of decision on an objection. If that is accepted by them in this minutes, that could be an issue that could be raised at a later date.
The motion to exclude Mayor Weddle's attorney from the minutes was seconded by Councilmember Anthony Ortega, and the motion was unanimously passed.
If these items are taken out, and there's recordings all over the place of what occurred, how will that reflect on the council?
Weaver also wanted to amend the agenda for Tuesday's meeting to include public comment, but only for people who could provide proof of residency. Weddle pushed back.
The city attorney has made it clear. Your attorney just advised that your motion cannot trump state law. So if state law requires that anybody can speak, then allow everybody to speak that may want to speak.
This was denied, and there was no public comment on.
Well, see, I would say that if it's dealing with the city and city elections and city officials, it should only be city residents. Now, again, I don't have a dog in this fight, not going to take sides. I think if the people's duly elected to a position, unless it's just without a doubt, corruption or something wrongdoing, wait till the next election and let the community vote the person out or let them re-elect. Even if a person is impeached how you show approval or disapproval of that is the next election, all they have to do is elect the same person to come back into office. I will say in 40 years of being a police officer, I worked either for sheriff's departments or city police departments. That means that in 40 years, I always had either magistrates and a county judge over the sheriff, or I had city council and a mayor over top of the police department. And that many, I think in the city I worked for over the last 30 years, I worked for, I think it was seven or nine mayors and 117 city council members during those years, including my wife. Sheila was on the city council at one time, and including my brother. He was also a city council member during those years that I was the police chief. And I've seen some meetings that every small community has these issues, and a lot of times it's nothing but political power and political clout, and somebody's not happy with who's holding office, so let's go this route. And then sometimes it's legitimate, and there's actually some wrongdoing going in. Again, we have no connection with London on either side, or either the council or the mayor. No more than what we see on the news. We just know a lot of people follows it. And I'm gonna tell you, London, Kentucky, at one time, along with Somerset and different areas, is one of my favorite places that I always thought, man, that would be a great place to live there. That's a great community right there, close access to I-75. It's just an hour from Knoxville, different, 50 minutes from Lexington, and a great place to live, a great community. But over the last year and a half, man, it's, I think I'd rather live anywhere except London as of right now. So I wish the people could come together there. I wish they could work things out and act like adults, but evidently that's not going to happen right now.
The agenda. But after the meeting adjourned and the council left, the mayor and city attorney stayed to listen to public comments, hearing from community members who do not agree with the mayor's impeachment. In London.
And that's WKYT, guys. And other than that, thanks for joining us. Catch you next time. Pray for the citizens and the city officials there in London, because they've definitely got a hornet's nest going on right now.